What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mama Mary's Tuesday. I hope you're having a fantabulous Tuesday today. I know I have been, and I'm going to continue to have a fabulous Tuesday because I have none other than beautiful Shimmer Johnson. She is Canada born, Canadian born superstar. She has a debut album, Inner Me, and she is fantabulous. Her music's playing on so many radio stations, I can't even count them all. And she is a MK music artist. And I am fixing to bring her badass self up and just getting my trusty little thing because if you're watching and you don't comment, I will call you out and I will come spank you. So here we go. Let's bring up the beautiful Shimmer Johnson. How are you doing, gorgeous?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I am doing fantabulous. Better now that you are here.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks for having me.
oh, no problem. So you are in Canada
I
and you were born there, but you have been all over the place in your, musical journey. I'm
I have
sitting
yeah.
here looking at your bio and dude, some of the stuff that you've been part of is kind of really amazing.
Thank you.
Over 250,000 radio stations.
Well, that's what it was sent out to that many. I don't think I'm on that many, but I'm on quite a few all over the world. Um,
Girl, I'm sitting there looking at that list and I'm like, I could not even catch all those. It's all over the world
yeah,
and
I did a bunch of promotion with my Inner Me album. I used a couple different radio promoters to get it to college radio in the US as well as UK and all over the world. I've also been doing a lot of my own promotion, finding radio directors like on media base stations and Nielsen SoundScan stations. And I'm actually getting responses from some of those stations. One said, I really love the album. It's awesome, but I can't play it because you're not a major artist yet. So, but to even have them messaging me back saying that they listened and it's awesome, that's just the start, right? So,
right, you gotta start somewhere, babe, and considering all the stations that already is playing your music,
yeah.
honey, you're gonna be at the top of the chain before you know it, so they better get in on the ground floor, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, like Epic Radio has been awesome. They're all the DJs love it and have been playing it, which is amazing. I have so many. South America, Brazil, some in Italy are playing me, Germany, South Africa, Australia. I even made it on the Australia charts with my new single Glass that I did with my good friend Bernie Stevenson. So like lots and lots of radio stations are picking it up and what's really cool is they're picking up all different singles that I've been releasing because I've had so much time to work on music with COVID that this year I'm just want to release a single every month. I released the album Inner Me in February, and that one I did a lot of paid promo for it to get it to the college radio and all the try to get it at the bigger stations. But because
Right.
I had so much time on my hands, like I said, I've been making my own list, and I have over 1,500 radio directors that I've been sending it to, and like I said, getting a lot of great responses on my new singles, especially on It's Fate's Turn that I did with Thornton Douglas Klein. That one's getting a lot of rave reviews, which is awesome. Glass is doing really well. And off my album, um, Toy Soldiers, I did a remake of the 1989 Martika song that
Ooh.
hit #1, right? So I'm really good friends with the writer, which is Michael J. He's out of LA. And every time I go to LA, I try to hook up with him to write some music. We've written a couple songs and planning on doing a couple more for my next album. He wants to be on it. So that's exciting. And like I said, he has many #1 hits. The Toy Soldiers with Martika. He's written songs for Celine Dion and all of that. Plus, I'm involved in like songwriting workshops with Jed Freeman. He's a songwriter out of LA that's worked with, he wrote Run to You for Whitney Houston. And uh,
Oh gosh, I love
yeah,
that.
so I'm good friends with him. I help him with his songwriting workshops. And I actually did one in Italy with him a month before the pandemic, believe it or not. And yeah, so that's kind of what I do. I try to get myself involved in as many things possible that I can do musically. And I purposely will do songwriting workshops and purposely go out and do songwriting trips to LA and write with as many songwriters as I can while I'm there. Like my next trip, I'm planning in August, and I want to write one with Michael. I'm going to see if Jed's available, and if he is, hook up with him. Then there's Steve McClintock. He's the one that wrote Tiffany's All This Time from her second album.
Oh, that's a
Tiffany
class.
band. I
Yeah.
actually finally got to meet Tiffany a couple years back when she sang in an 80s show in Fort McMurray, and I own a production company. And the event person had Tiffany doing the main act, so I was all excited because I was like my little 8, 9-year-old self. I was
Right.
Tiffany,
Fangirl like a
and I
mother.
got to sing with her on stage. We sang "Sweet Child of Mine" with
Oh,
Guns N' Roses cover band. So it was me, Tiffany, and the Guns N' Roses cover band singing "Sweet Child of Mine." It was pretty awesome. It was fun.
so give us a little history on you yourself. Who is Shimmer Johnson? What made you decide that you wanted to, become this amazing singer and songwriter? And a lot of your stuff, is self-produced. I mean, you were showing me your studio, and
Yeah,
I mean, you got Catalyst Records, and that's, your stuff's coming
yeah,
through. MK, MK Music USA,
yeah.
and I've watched some of your videos where you were actually in your studio doing, talking to
And stuff.
your friends and
Yeah.
touching base with your bands, and so give us a little background on you, and who is Shimmer Johnson?
Well, I've always wanted to do music ever since I was like a little kid. So when I wake up in the morning, I always think about music, even to this day. But as a little kid, I lived in the U.S. with my dad. My dad's American, my mom's Canadian. Um, I was born in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Um, my dad's originally from Nebraska. My mom is from Lethbridge, Alberta, and they ended up moving to Edmonton and went with my brothers, and then they got pregnant with me and ended up having me here in Edmonton. Then after a few years, I think we were in the States for a bit. And then my mom and my dad broke up, and my mom took all the kids back to Canada, back to Edmonton. And my dad stayed in the US. But I remember as a little kid, between like 1 and 3, we used to do a lot of singing to like Tanya Tucker and Crystal Gill and all of the, old country stars that are old now that weren't old back then. And, we used to sing that. And I remember that clear as day. And I was like 3. And then growing up with my mom, she wasn't really too musically inclined. My dad was. He sang and he sang in bands and all that all his life. My brother Jerry can sing just as good as me, but he has a really nice country voice. So he sings country amazing. And we're the only 2 out of my 5 siblings that can sing. My brother Gary and Chris, not so much singers. No, they got my mom's voice. And then, between 12 and 15, I just did the normal, competitions and, singing wherever I could. I started working, bought myself a karaoke machine so I could sing at the park and sing in my backyard, and pretty much anywhere I could sing, I wanted to. And I always wanted to songwrite. So I remember as a little kid, I would get instrumentals from people, and I would write new songs to songs that are already there. So I always wanted to songwrite. and then at 18, I started getting into like I was in this group called Genie, and it was a cover pop band. So we did like Destiny's Child and all those girl group type songs. And then I left there and started doing listening to more like alternative stuff, like Tori Amos and Kate Bush and Alanis Morissette and you name it.
Oh,
And
Alanis Morissette, that's one of my faves.
yeah, and then we
Bitch.
started doing rock bands and 80s bands and playing all over. Plus, I DJ'd karaoke and DJ'd regular normal weddings. And I just basically my entire life has been involved in music. No matter what I was doing, it's music. I met my co-writer slash producer, Corey Johnson, when I was 21, and he already had a recording studio. And what's really funny about this is I hosted karaoke, and it was a really dead show, and I was trying to get it busy. So it was back when MSN, you could email everybody because everybody's email was like there.
Right.
So I emailed like 750 people in Edmonton to come to my karaoke show because I really wanted it to be busy. And the only person that showed up was Corey. And yeah, so he showed up, and basically he's like, I really like how you address the crowd, and you're really good as a DJ, and I love your voice. You should come to my recording studio. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, creepy guy wants me to go to the recording studio at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not happening. So I got his phone number, and I'm like, I'll call you tomorrow, and I'll come over tomorrow. And
And Thornton just commented. He said, "Hey, Shimmer, this is Thornton." He said, "I am watching. Congratulations on the show and on our song. It's Bates' turn."
that's my songwriter friend that I collaborated with for It's Fate's Turn, which is the video we'll be seeing later. That's Thornton. He's awesome. He's a great songwriter and very well known with all of his songwriting stuff. He's got lots of number ones on the world indie charts and you name it. So he's
That
awesome.
is awesome. Well, so you told us, about, how you decided to get into music and everything.
Yep.
But are you self-taught originally on your vocals, or did you go to school?
I'm self-taught on everything.
Up is so,
Um,
and once we play your video, for those that don't know, once they hear it, they'll see your vocals are so smooth and your vibrato and everything is just on point. I
thank
mean,
you.
me being a singer, I'm jelly. I'm just gonna say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a perfect singer. I'll tell you straight up, I'm not one of the greatest singers in the world, but I was one hell of an entertainer. I'm a little jelly because you got that just smooth. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. I'm just saying, I'm fangirl.
When I was a little kid, I grew up pretty poor. My mom didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't get vocal lessons or anything like that. So I would just practice for hours and hours myself to Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston songs and Celine Dion songs. And there was this one song from Mariah Carey that I wanted to sing and hold the note for 33 seconds, like she did, or 37 seconds. Yeah, 37 seconds on "Without You," her when she holds the
Oh,
note forever. And I was 12, and back then I could sing super high. I still have a 4.5 octave range, but back then mine was at least 5 because I was a little kid. And I wanted to be able to hold that note, but I didn't have the proper breathing techniques to do it. So I went and got a job doing telemarketing, and I made, I think, $300 in 2 weeks because I was only working part time. I was 12. And I used that money and I bought myself a couple singing lessons to learn how to breathe properly. And then once she taught me some techniques and whatever, I practiced them and then I was able to hold it for like 32 seconds. But that's really the only training I've ever had was my singing teacher. I don't even remember her name, but I was 12, and she taught me how to breathe properly. And after that, I just kind of learned everything on my own. So,
well, see, that's kind of neat because sitting here listening to your story, when I was, I guess I was probably about maybe 8, 9. My mom was married, and I was a army brat, and we were actually in Germany, and she was a big, humongous Barbara Streisand fan.
That's awesome.
And she used to play, her records over and over and over and again, and next thing you know, I'm singing along with it, and like you said, when you're young, you got a range that, and she used to have her friends come over and be like, "Okay, you gotta hear her do this song." And if I tried that song today, girl, it it
I can still do "I Will Always Love You," Whitney Houston, and that was my, like, key song when I was a little kid. That's what I won all my competitions with, and I used to sing it in front of my whole school in elementary. I had to do "Hero" too from Mariah Carey, so I grew up with all the divas. So
Oh, yes, yes. So we are going to play. I believe I have it's
it's
Fate's
Fate's
turn.
turn. Yes.
Yes,
That's
and
my latest single that I did with, Thornton Douglas Klein, which
and this
commented earlier.
yes, yes, this is your latest single. Now this is off your new album,
Just
Inner.
a single. It's not off of Enter Me. It's
Oh,
just
it's
a single.
not?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Oh,
other one is off my album, though.
yeah. All right. We got it going on. We got a little bit of both going on here. So, what we are going to do is we're going to bring me and Shimmer down, and I'm going to bring the video up so that you can actually hear it very well.
Alright.
And me and Shimmer's going to go down the lobby, and you know what? Yeah. Sometimes we do it this way, but sometimes we get feedbacks from microphones. So I want
Gotcha.
everyone to hear this because it is amazing. So give us a little backstory on this song before we go down in the lobby.
Well, I started, advertising my music with, the same company that Thornton Douglas Klein was working with, and, that was my radio promoter, and we ended up talking for hours one night, and he's like, "We should write a song together," and then one Saturday, we just basically, called each other up on Facebook timing, and, basically, we just sat down and wrote a song over the computer, and me, Corey, and Thornton did it together, and Thornton and I came up with the lyrics together, and we came up with the story for the music video together, and we got a company to put it together, and it's just amazing. Just everything just fell in place, and it's a great song. It's a summer love story, and I think everybody will love it once they hear it.
And one of the things that I want to say, anytime I play a video that does have record labels or anything attached to it, sometimes Facebook when we're done will mute. Do not hesitate. Do not be upset because once we are done with our interview today, everything happening here, I will download a copy of this interview and I will send it over to Shimmer so she can use it on her website, whatever she
Yeah,
wants.
I'll throw it up on YouTube. So
So, and it is also on my YouTube channel. So don't get excited, people. It'll be all right. But
it shouldn't mute it. It's on. I have it on Facebook and
there you
it's
go.
fine. But
So I just do that disclaimer, just in case, so people know we're still here. But we are going to go down in the lobby, and again, this this is the newest single.
yeah.
It's Your Fate's Turn by Shimmer Johnson.
I felt defeated over and over again. I felt cheated. How would I ever win? Life is hard when easy becomes the game. Take my spins to bet on a chance of change. You can be wrong 1,000 times, then then suddenly everything's right. It's fate's turn. Don't turn off the lights. Lessons learned. My lining is inside. 'Cause this time it's real. No one tells me how I feel. With a so strong, I'll carry on like the sun. I'll shine blindingly. It's fate's turn. It's fate's turn. I'm becoming who I'm supposed to be. Yes, I'm running. I'm finally free. No more brokenness. No more second guess. Oh, I settle for anything less. I found peace within, and I found love again. But it's real, it's so real. It's fate's turn. Don't turn off the lights. Lessons learned. My lining is inside. 'Cause this time it's real. No one tells me how I feel. It's fate's turn. Don't turn off the lights. 'Cause this time it's real. No one tells me how I feel. With a so strong, I'll carry on like the sun. I'll shine blindingly. It's fate's turn.
Amazing. It is smoother than butter, baby. Smooth as butter.
Thank you.
That's what
Jordan would appreciate that too.
I mean, it's just well, you could see me, they couldn't see me, but you're in the lobby and you see me just sitting there swinging back and forth. Let me get this other one set up and ready, but we're not playing it just yet. But you see me sitting there just, I was in a moment, man. It was just,
I write pretty emotional and melodic.
oh,
Most of my pop stuff is my adult contemporary, hot AC pop, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, it's fate's turn. I mean, and it's just like, dude, I'm sitting here singing in my head right now. I mean, the hook on that song is stuck. It's fate's turn. See, I can't do your voice, but
It's fate's turn.
there you go. There you go, girlfriend. So, when let's see, of course, right now with everything going on,
Yeah,
and where you're at, unfortunately, you guys don't get to do shows until you said
July,
July.
probably July or August. We have our first production show in Calgary, Alberta, July 9th, I think it is. We're doing Men with Hats from the 80s. So that's our first show in 18 months.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, you know, tell us some, okay, this is the fun stuff.
Okay.
So, I know that you've taken all these trips and you went and worked with some amazing people on different stuff
Yeah.
that hasn't been released yet, which you can't talk about, but you can talk about some of the people
Yep.
you have worked with. and that things that might be coming out, as soon as possible. So, give us a little, give us a little skinny on the real interesting stuff of the amazing things that you were talking about while we were before the show, that you can officially talk about.
Um, like what I'm doing right now, type thing.
Yes, yes.
Well, right now I am in the process of writing my second rock album with De Benedetta. De Benedetta is my rock project that I did with the guitarist from the '80s band Cinderella, Barry Benedetta, and we released our album Shadows last May during the pandemic, and basically we didn't have a lot of money to be promoting it, and so what we're doing is we're going to release 2 new songs with it and re-release the entire Shadows album with 2 bonus songs, and do some proper radio promotion for it and get it out there, plus work on a new one for 2022. I'm also going to be working on a country album with my group called Aurora's Lights. I have a whole country band here in Edmonton that I am writing with, Ian Rossiter and Keith Runco and a couple other people. And I did a really cool song a couple years back uh, with Kevin in LA, and we're finishing that song, and I definitely want to get that on the album as well. And it's called I A Little Bit Hate You. It's really good. So I'm gonna have a whole country album, and then I'm also gonna be working on another pop album for 2022. So I have another AC pop album out there because that's what I'm really pushing right now. So I call myself a multi-genre artist. I write everything: pop, country, rock, R&B. I even did an R&B song this year that I released called "Good Old Love" that I did with Stephen Wrench and Kenny Black, and he's out in New York, which is cool. And so if you want to hear my R&B voice, you have to listen to Good Old Love.
We got some comments here. Sarah says, "Hi, enjoy this so much and thank you." And Thornton said, "Hello, Mary. Great show. I'm listening from Nashville." And I sent him a message saying, "Hi, Thornton. Thank you. I will be in Nashville in August. Maybe we can have a drink or eat dinner." Michelle says, "Really like the song. You have a beautiful voice."
Michelle needs to check out all my stuff on Spotify then.
Yeah. She's waving. And my mom's on here. And she's,
Hi, Mom.
"You know who I'm watching this time, and I'm so proud of you. I could cry. Great job. Love you." Thank you, Mom. She snuck that in on me.
That's awesome.
um, so give us a little backstory on this next song. Now, this next song is a lyric video, correct?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And is called Rise. Now, for those just getting on here, I'm going to recap a couple things. Shimmer Johnson is all the way in Canada. So this is a true honor for me. And I want to send a big shout out to Nolan for sending her my way. Hey, Nolan, if you're out there. But now we're going to be like besties because we were talking, and a lot of things that she was talking about how she was when she was a kid and singing and and stuff. It just reminded me of when I was singing as a child and was if I had that voice now, I would be but but she's an amazing international songwriter. She's got music on countless stations, and she's just amazing. And once again, if you are just now coming on and you missed Fate's Turn, she has it on her Facebook, but don't go there just yet. Don't go there just yet because we got another one for you. And we are sharing her links real quick. This is her Facebook link. As you see, that is showing at the bottom of the page. I
Yep.
want everyone watching to go like and follow. She also has a Twitter, which is strolling at the bottom of the page. And I as Mama Mary tell you to go like and follow, or I will hunt you down and I will spank you. That is something that I
I
say.
don't like that though.
Uh, and you can also find her on
Yeah.
TikTok.com slash
If you want the goofy videos and all my bizarre videos, then you go to
that's
TikTok.
that's where you get to go see the non-business fun side of Shimmer. Yeah. And
Well,
then
I share little snippets on my TikTok of like songs that I'm working on, and
little
I
teas.
just little teasers. I actually put on my TikTok my new song "Awaken" that I did with John Parente out of LA, and it's got some great players from LA, which is just awesome. And yeah, we're working on that. And I showed about a 59-second clip of it on TikTok.
See, you got to go to her.
But you have to go to TikTok because it's not anywhere else but there.
She's very smart. She puts teasers on each one of these things. So you have to go there. You have to like follow to get the teasers and find out what.
Everybody should support indie artists. It doesn't matter who you are or what type of music you
Yes,
write. You should always be supporting and listening. And even if you listen to them once a day, one stream a day helps them. So
right. And do
and
not forget to go to her website.
yes.
And that way you can personally find out where all her links are, which they are listed.
Oh,
And
and on my website, you can actually order a CD for the Inner Me album.
woo! See?
I did an old school CD, so it's got one of those lyric books with all the lyrics in it and pictures.
Oh, no kidding.
And then when you order it, you also get a signed copy. So,
See?
and I
There's
send it personally.
shimmerjohnson.com, man. I mean, when's the last time that you've seen a CD? Like in the good old
I
days.
know most people don't have CD players anymore, but it's a good collector's item.
Well, no, I mean, surprisingly, I hear a lot of people and dealing, with me managing two bands and being in the industry, even though a lot of things are digital,
Yeah,
believe it or not, if an artist has a hard copy, a CD, or a vinyl record at their merch table at their shows,
it'll get bought.
they will buy them. Even if they don't have a CD player in their cart, they will buy them. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on getting vinyl.
yeah, to have the artist autograph or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, people still want that stuff.
yeah,
So artists out
good
there,
merch.
yeah, artists out there, don't just sit there and go, "Oh, it's all digital." No, honey, get you some CDs. 'Cause then, you will watch your merch sales go from this
Yep,
to this, and if you get vinyl added onto that, this,
exactly.
you
So
gotta have, you
I'm starting to work on my merch.
yeah,
I'm always about the music, and I haven't really worked too hard on my merch, but I haven't done too much touring. I did a small tour with the De Benedetta Band the year before the pandemic. We toured from Georgia all the way to New York, which was pretty cool. Got to play in Baltimore, Hard Rock, the Angel Rock bar, which was neat. And yeah, so I've done a little bit of touring, but like I said, COVID, last 18 months, not a lot of touring, but a lot of writing.
well, when you're not letting the time down just slip away. You're actually accomplishing, you know.
Yeah, I've been using my COVID time to write music for all the genres that I write in. I'm actually even starting a new rock project with another group of people called Circle the Wolves, and it's kind of anytime I sing rock, it's kind of Evanescence-y regardless, because I love Evanescence and Amy Lee. I love her.
So we are going to bring this up, and this one is called Rise. So
Yes.
give us the backstory on it before we go down in the lobby and let the fans watch.
Well, Rise is a really slow song, but it's talking about, self-empowerment and being able to rise above all of the negative things that are happening in your life, and basically saying that there is light, on the other side if you look for it, pretty much. So this is a lyric video. We shot the video right here in my recording studio. And then some of the other clips in the video, are this modern dancer that I found, and I just had her shoot a bunch of different dance things to it, and then we just combined them all and made this lyric video. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, we are going to go down in the lobby and we are going to let you listen to this beautiful Shimmer Johnson Rise lyric video. But don't go away because we will be right back and then enjoy this song. And once again, you can find all these videos that you are seeing. And you never know, I might have Shimmer pull one out and send me one and or just tell me one to look up on YouTube and we might have one more. You don't know. But you guys are loving her and I want you to follow her and I want to get everybody over there supporting her. So we'll do whatever we got to do because it's all about Shimmer today. So we are, but you can find these videos on her YouTube channel.
Yep.
All you got to do is go to YouTube and type in Shimmer Johnson. Super easy. Hit that subscribe button and follow, and you can see anything and everything that she's got on there. So I'm gonna be shoving all of her platforms down your face this whole time. So get used to it because that's how I roll. But we're going to go down in the lobby and let y'all listen to this amazing song, and we will be right back.
Is this universe against me? I feel so broken down. I need someone to wake me from my watership down. Make peace with broken pieces, both feet firm on the ground. Repair without repeating, 'cause repeating's when we drown. Always be loved, always be strong, always have faith, always be alone. Never lose strength, never lose hope, never lose heart, never lose soul. No holding down, no holding down. Face my feet. No holding back, no holding back. See things clear. I will rise up, I will rise up. Not to me. I will rise up, I will rise up. My inner voice destroyed me, that angry part of me. I learned not to listen to the wind reach through the trees. Always be loved, always be strong, always have faith, always be alone. No holding down, no holding down. Face my feet. No holding back, no holding back. See things clear. I will rise up, I will rise up. Not to me. I may not be perfect, I will rise. I will always fly. No matter how low I fall, I will rise. My sacrifice. Even when I lose it all, I need a retake. My portrait's not always perfect. There are flaws that make up all of me, but I am worthy of all the good things. I'll step up to the challenge before me. My confidence has increased. Stand up to the silence that used to be. always fly, no matter how low I fall. I will rise, my sacrifice, even when I lose it all. I will rise up, I will rise up. I will rise up, I will rise up.
No,
Oh my goodness. Woo! Sorry, guys.
I'm kind of
Woo.
right pretty emotionally. Sorry.
Well, recently, whoa. Recently I became cancer free, and
Awesome.
there's just a lot of the mental stuff to deal with it and stuff, and
Yep.
woo, that song got me. Woo. That gummit girl.
Oh, that's good.
Ah,
I don't know if it's good for this one. I guess I should have given you a different video.
no, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. That's a good thing. That's when your music can really
I write to try to
woo.
touch people where people can insert themselves into my song.
Oh
That's
my god.
how I try to write in all of my stuff.
Oh, it's well,
Because, every song that you listen to is gonna, I don't know, me growing up when I listened to music, I always inserted my life into, the songs I was listening to and to see, this is very much she gets me type thing. Like when I listened to Mariah Carey when I was a kid or Whitney Houston or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, this is totally all about me right now. So I learned that I really liked that as a kid. And I was like, well, you know what? As a songwriter, I want to be able to take that to the next level and be able to emotionally connect with people um, through my Inner Me album. Because my Inner Me album is pretty much my diary of my life and what goes on inside this crazy head of mine and the emotions I experience because, I have lots of, um, like my mom was bipolar and, there's lots of, basically the Inner Me album is all about emotions and how I felt. And pretty much I just told the world everything in one album.
well, oh, I'm still just sitting here. It reached me. And that's whoo, that that's the kind of music that, Doug
Thanks,
says
Dad.
good song. I like music that pulls emotions.
You'll love the
Well,
Inner Me album, then you should take a listen to it. If you go to my website, you can listen to the whole thing on SoundCloud, comes up, or you can go to Spotify or wherever. I'm on all the
now,
places.
um, I would love to play one more of yours, because the people are just loving your music. And
Awesome.
again, it's super easy. All you got to do is go to YouTube and type in Shimmer Johnson, and she's on the header. It says Shimmer, and it says Shimmer Music. Go subscribe, go follow, go just this young lady is going places and is amazing. So on your YouTube channel, what other video would you like your new fans to hear to pull them over to you?
My biggest one that I feel is my biggest song on the whole album is Priceless. Um, and it's another one of those slower songs. I'm like the queen of slow songs. So I have hard times writing fast songs. That's why I collab and write with people that can help me write faster tunes. Because I play piano by ear and I'm not very fast on the piano. So I always end up writing a slower song.
Now, is the Priceless, is that the live performance one?
Yeah, you can play the live performance one.
Okay.
It's just as good as the
Oh, I
as
know.
the
Honey, you oh, you
I don't have a music video for that one yet. I'm planning on doing one over the summer for that, and I'm also working on another
And I'm
video for Masterpiece. So
Oh, that's all right, honey, because you were just teasing me with your vocals just a second ago, just when we were talking about, that one song. So, yeah, we're gonna do this.
you're funny.
I mean, you are just amazing. So, this is one of your favorites with
Yes.
Priceless. And thank you so much for letting me do this. But
I honestly think this is one of my hits off of the Enemy album.
but
So
yeah, go get this album. Go to let me right before I start this video, you go to shimmerjohnson.com. Now, for those of you who missed it, she actually, you can order an album right there on her website. She autographs it. She went old school, and it inside, you open it up inside the front. It's got the lyric book like all the old school people used to. And
yeah.
this is super, super, super cool.
I just remember when I was a kid and I went and bought my CDs, and I would always be disappointed when I opened up the CD and it had no lyric book.
Right?
But all the big artists always had the lyric books, and I always wanted to do it. And so when I finally finished the album that I've wanted to release since I was a little kid, I was like, I'm doing it old school.
I love
Even Michael J loved the fact that we did this really cool album art. My friend Morgan Knutson drew the album art, and he's like, it's so old school. It's like, those 70s covers that,
Oh,
are,
it is
it's a really
absolutely
cool cover. So.
it is. I'm sitting here looking at it because I've got the StreamYard over here and I got your website over here, and the album cover is
It's cool.
actually listening to that last song in it, and I'm not telling you people because you gotta go to her website to see it, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It is and that Rise Up, yeah, you read the pictures right there. But you gotta go to her website. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, we are going to bring us down, and we are actually, this is a live
This is a live performance from my recording studio. So
from her own recording studio. And guys, she is amazing. She did a spin around in a recording studio, and she self produces and all that stuff, and she writes it right there, and she knows what she's doing. So
I
I'm
try.
telling you,
Well, I'm not anything without my co-writer Corey Johnson, because he's the one that makes all the magic with the final production of the songs. So
well, big shout out to Corey. Amazing, amazing young lady right here. And yeah, it's just an honor. And I haven't just sit here and just like, I want to play more. I want to
you can play as much as you want.
you done touched me, girl.
Yeah, you got to hear the new version of Toy Soldiers that I have on that album from
Oh.
Martikas. It's so different. It's kind of like a pop rock version that I put on this album.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna order one.
It's
Yep.
awesome.
Today's Wednesday, gonna order. And I'll let you know when I order it. I'll be like Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, so you can
And I will sign it.
Mama Mary, and it'll be right up above my banner. All right, guys. Here is you a live performance of
Yes.
Priceless from Shimmer Johnson, and we will be back.
Hi, this is Shimmer, and I'm singing my brand new single, Priceless, from my debut album, Enter Me. As this mask hidden beauty that makes me me. Colored glass in a frame that's not meant to be shattered. Pieces on the floor. At the seams ended in insecurity. Lost my words in my script, nothing left to read. Ancient stories left unsaid. You always made me feel so beautiful, and you tear it out like a centerfold. I am priceless. Can't you see this? I didn't lose you, you lost me. You searched for me inside the sea of lost dreams. You won't find me there. I woke up in a different place, entirely a different state of my mind. You won't find me there. Has the bird found the wind that can carry me through the storms and the rains that were drowning me? I can almost feel the sun. Isolation has ground my ability to see the truth where I was and where I'm meant to be. Let faith lead me to my grace. You always made me feel so beautiful, and you tear it out like a centerfold. I am priceless. Can't you see this? You always made me feel not powerful, like the dark underneath your waterfall. I am priceless. I can see this. Won't let anybody tear me down. Won't let no one tear me to the ground. Won't let no one tear me down. Tear me down. Won't let anybody tear me down. Won't let no one tear me to the ground. Won't let no one tear me down. Tear me down. Tear me down. It's over now. I didn't lose you, you lost me. Search for me inside the sea of lost dreams. You won't find me there. I woke up in a different place, entirely a different state of my mind. You won't find me there. You won't find me there. You won't find me there. 'Cause I've gone, I have moved on. I woke up in a different place, entirely a different state of my mind. You won't find me there.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. I was sitting here all zoning out. Oh, oh my God. You are amazing. And I know
Thank you.
you are going to go so far. And I really, truly hope that we can get you back on here later this year and get some updates on what
For sure.
amazing things is happening with Shimmer because, honey, You got it. You have got it. I'm telling you. And woo, girl.
I
It's
just have to get out there more and people know who I am and following me on my Spotify and all my socials and sharing my music with people that might like my music. I'm technically like a Canadian Adele pretty much. So if they like, AC pop music, they're gonna love it. If they like rock music, you can make them go and check out De Benedetta. If they like country, you can check out Aurora's Lights. It's all me, but just different names with different styles. So
right. And in the comments right now, I've already put her website, but in the comments right now, because I've been shown at the bottom,
mhm.
I'm going one step further. Like I said, I'm shoving it down your face because I love this. I mean, her music has really, really touched me, and I just want to help get her out there as much as I can. And the video will be up on my wall permanently, but um, I will be downloading a copy to her as well. Bob says, "I love it, Shimmer. I love it." And, there will be a copy on my YouTube channel, and I will send it over to her so she has a copy and
Okay.
she can do what she wishes with it. But Shimmer, thank you so, so much.
Thank
Please
you so much for
go.
having me and playing my music and
Oh,
being
honey.
out there.
No, thank you. Thank you. And please go like, love, follow, and share all the pages in her YouTube channel, and go get you that copy of Enter Me, because I'm telling you, you heard like Priceless and you heard Right,
Right.
and oh, dude, it's it's got me. It's got me. So go get it and keep following her. Let her know you found her on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, and just show her lots and lots of love. And honey, when you get some shows going, when Canada opens back up,
Yeah.
and you get some shows going, and you have show posters, feel free to share them on the Mama Mary wall. That's what it's there for. And I will shove it down their throat, because I've got people from all over the country that, you know, come and check out stuff. And I mean, I'm a sharing guru. Some people
Awesome.
say I share too much, but you know what? Sharing is caring,
It
and
is.
loving is sharing. So,
It is.
well, you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you so much for being on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Oh, it has been a true honor, sweetheart. And like I said, let's keep in touch, and let's get you back on later this year so we can get some updates. And you just keep being amazing.
Thank you.
And you just keep rising, baby girl. And we will talk to you soon, okay?
Thanks, Mary. Have a great night as well.
No problem, sweetheart. Bye bye.
Bye.
Guys, go follow, like, love, and share her, because I'm telling you, as you see, her music is amazing, and she is going places, and you need to get in on the ground floor. And you know we've all been through a lot, and to have music that actually touches your heart like that is, it's just amazing. So, thank you to Nolan for sending her my way, and go like all her Instagram, Twitters, TikTok, Facebook. Go check out her website. Go get your copy of Enter Me, and just show her some love, because she sure deserves it. And, it's just amazing. She's just amazing. And I don't know what else to say. So this is Mama Mary. Thank all of you for tuning in. And I know some of you will be catching it later, because my show normally runs a little earlier, but I'm gonna get off here and enjoy me some more Shimmer music. And next Tuesday, we have Arkansas Local Tuesday, which we will be showcasing some local Arkansas artists. So that one will be at 7 p.m. So check it out. But until then, stay safe, be awesome, and keep rocking because Mama Mary said so.